Guys, what you're looking at right here, this is called ramps. It's a wild leek. Okay. Get some leaves cleared back here. Now, the way you can identify this, they'll generally have 2 to 3 leaves coming up off of them. Okay. Now, if you pinch one of the leaves off and smell it, you get a oniony hint of an onion. Okay. Now, the whole plant on this is edible. You have to dig it out. It has a bulb on there, much like any other onion. This is a good one right here. Most folks agree that this is one of the best of the wild onions. You can use this in any way you would an onion. There's also separate dishes you can make with these. A lot of people, you can use sticks to dig with, but I dig so much that I use this right here. And these things are handy right here if you're going to dig a lot of root and stuff. But a lot of your wild edibles are root based. There's a lot of roots you can eat, is what I'm trying to say. So I get something that can take a beating, like this one's on a tree root. There it is. All right. See, you got a bulb on there like an onion. Now that I've dug that out, I always like to practice leave no trace. So just cover that back in, okay? Cover your whole back in. Kind of like he's never here. Nobody's ever here. Okay, now you'll find these. They'll be in clusters. They'll be in patches. They get pretty good size, but they come out pretty early. They're one of the first greener things in the woods. But yeah, let me get this washed off here and I'll show you. I got that bad boy washed off right there. Okay, I'm gonna cut this little piece off of here before I eat on this. But these right here, they got a nice broad leaf to them. You can see that in that picture. As long as you can smell the onion, as long as it's got all the onion characteristics, you've identified this properly. Okay. So, but in the springtime, these leaves are edible. Okay. What happens is it gets hotter. It's like growing an onion in your garden. Okay. It's going to get hotter, and these are going to fall down. They're going to die. They're going to run their cycle. Next thing you're going to end up with is like a big stalk that comes up, and it's going to have like flower, little bulb type deal on top of it. Now that'll smell like an onion too. That's how you can find them in the summer as well, is they'll smell like an onion. And the bulb at that point is what's edible, okay? So, I'll cut that off there real quick. Give me just a second. Okay, so there you go. Onion all the way around. If you like onions, you're definitely gonna like these. These are mild, a mild onion. Now, there's a lot of recipes out there for these. You can use them in soups and salads, and you can pickle them. And there's just so many different recipes that you can use these with. Like I said, that whole thing's edible in spring. I mean, if you like onions and you don't like a strong onion, but you like to eat onions, there you go, right there, perfect. Wish you guys was here tasting this. Now these are one of the first things to come up, actually. You'll start seeing these, if you know what you're looking for, you'll start seeing these really early. They actually have festivals for these things. These are big. These are a big item. These are worth their weight in gold. A lot of people find them and sell them. I don't do that stuff. What I do is I don't like to deplete anything. I'll go in if I find a big patch, something I might take a third if I want to store some of it. I don't believe in going in and just raping the land. I just don't believe in that. And you know, if you're gonna practice good woodmanship, don't practice it like that. Big white dog coming out through there somewhere. She should be. Yep, there she is. Stella, big white dog. She's with me everywhere. She won't eat this. Well, she might. I don't know. But anyways, to get back on the subject of the ramps, I believe in I believe in being a good steward of the land. Don't take no more than you need. If you're going to store some, you know, only take what you're going to need to get through at that point too. If you come to a big patch, you know, take what you got to have, and then move on, because there's other patches. You know, you don't want to deplete them, because if you do, it's not going to be there next year when you come back, and it's not going to be there for your kids or grandkids when they come back. So just keep that in mind. And I'll shut up and eat now. That's some good stuff right there. There's another plant right next to this bad boy. I seen when I was digging him out. Get you on there. You see that little guy right there? I think we're going to go ahead and cover that little plant there, but I'm going to go find a bigger one. That's another thing I like to get, you know, some things I like to get when they're mature, not real little, but. So, but this little plant here, that's going to be on the next video. But for this video, that's the ramps. Try them. You'll like them. If you like onions. If you don't like onions, you can't stand them, don't eat them. Keep it in your mental bank. Experiment with them. That way, if you're ever in a situation where you need something to eat, you have it. Okay? If you can find them, you will have it. Just be safe when doing this. Properly identify. That's why I'm doing this series. I'm going to teach you how to properly identify it. I'm the type of person, if I do not know for 100%, I'm not going to mess with it. I have a family. I have children that count on me. I'm not going to die doing something like this. I'm going to stay with exactly what I know. You should too. Exactly what you know. Positive identification. If you have a family that's relying on you, don't do nothing stupid. As a matter of fact, if a plant has a deadly look-alike, I won't mess with it. I won't try to decipher one from the next, because sometimes there's just a little fraction of a difference, and it's not worth my life. I'm not going to die because of that. I will find something else to eat. Okay? Feel me on that? Just keep that in mind. Be safe. Be safe. If there's deadly look-alike, stay away. We'll discuss more of this as this goes on. If you like our videos, like, share, comment, subscribe. Check us out on Facebook, Mickey Wilson Bushcraft and Survival. Until the next one, that's it for this one.